We've had some really good news lately on global poverty issues. First, we're trying to get a reform of U.S. foreign assistance. We're trying to get more bang for our bucks in the area of U.S. foreign assistance. And we've been able to now get both houses of Congress, the State Department and the White House, to really start work on how they want to reform foreign assistance. In the House, the bill got more than 100 co-sponsors. That's because Bread for the World members at the grassroots asked their members of Congress to co-sponsor. And when we got to 100 co-sponsors, it became clear to a bunch of politicians that this is an issue with juice, an issue that really is going to need their attention. Just last week, the President of the United States ordered an interdepartmental study of what the U.S. government is doing to promote global development. That's exactly what Bread for the World members have been pushing for in 2008 when we were pushing for the Global Poverty Act, and then it's part of what we were pushing for in the House bill for foreign assistance reform. If we can get the U.S. government to think in a comprehensive way about what they're doing to try to reduce poverty and promote growth in poor countries, we think that they can come up with ways to do it in a more coordinated, efficient, and effective way. So it's a major step forward for foreign assistance reform. The other thing that's happening, which is somewhat of a surprise and a really wonderful surprise, is that the United States government is providing leadership for a global effort to reduce hunger in the world by strengthening agriculture in poor countries. There's been a huge setback in the world's progress against hunger, partly because of high prices for basic grains like rice. And so it makes a lot of sense for the world to invest more in the productivity of struggling farmers in poor countries, both to raise their incomes and also to reduce local prices for rice, wheat, corn, the other things that people eat. I'm just thrilled. The President announced that the U.S. was going to do this in the beginning of the summer. The U.S. has committed $3.5 billion in new money to this initiative over the next 3 years. They've used our influence with other countries to get a total commitment from the world's wealthier countries of $20 billion over 3 years. And I guess one thing I'm really thrilled about is that Secretary of State Clinton has made it clear that this initiative will be grounded in country-level consultations. So the idea is to bring together the government of the country, other governments that want to help, companies that are involved in the food sector, and civil society, so local religious groups, farmers associations, and together to determine at the country level what's needed to strengthen agriculture, food security, reduce hunger. I think this initiative holds a lot of promise. There are a lot of details that haven't been made public yet, but Bread for the World has been involved in discussions with the interagency planning group that's putting the plan together, and I think this thing's going to make a big difference for hundreds of thousands, probably millions of hungry people around the world. I'm just thrilled that our government's doing it, and I think, again, the advocacy of Bread for the World members on these issues over a number of years has helped to set the stage for this major breakthrough. So thanks for all you do.